Good morning, church. Not morning anymore. Good afternoon. Can I say that? Good afternoon and happy Sabbath. Yeah, before I start the sermon, I just want to announce so that you can prepare. This is the envelope. It's a Thanksgiving offering. We're gonna collect later after the sermon, so maybe you can prepare. For those who still don't get yet, you can ask Sister Rina or our another brethren who can help you. Okay, the title of our lesson this morning is Jesus, the heartbeat of our eternity. Can you use this one? Okay. When we have heartbeat in our body, it means life. When we have heartbeat in our bodies, it means the blood flow over all the way to any part in your bodies. If you have heartbeat, it means that your skin will get warm. But do you know your heartbeat also can help other people? I just want to invite you to watch these clips, just 6 minutes, and then we can see what happened. Okay, while we are waiting for Brother Wilson to fix the clip, this is about the mother. The mother who knows when they are talking about kangaroo care. The heartbeat is very important. It's even can bring her baby back life. So this is kind of the story that maybe it's really touch our hearts, and you will understand why God always want us to come to Him. Is that? Oh, it can. Okay, it's all right. So so this woman gave a birth to twins baby, one daughter, one son. But the doctor said your son cannot make it. So the mom, the mother said, okay, just give that baby to me. And the mom ripped off her shirt, and put her baby on her chest. And he asked her husband, please rip off your shirt so that we can hold together. At least they didn't expect that baby gonna have life again. But at least we're gonna say goodbye to him. And while they are holding together, hugged together as one family, the mother said, yeah, I know you will go, But you know what, Jimmy? They already give a name, Jimmy. You know what, Jimmy? Your sister is okay. So if you wanna go, you can go. They're hugging each other for 2 hours on the hospital bed. But suddenly, the baby responds. And they called the doctors, and the doctor said, maybe it's just reflections. Don't expect too much. The baby will alive. And then the, the doctor cannot come. The doctor didn't want it. So they hug it, the baby, give the baby a little bit warmer. But suddenly the baby opened his eyes. And the nurse called his doctor. The doctor ran into the hospital room. And he said, this is impossible. This is impossible. How it will be happening. And when at times the reporter asked this mother, so how do you know this? And she said, I read a book about the kangaroo care. Oh, I never forget when she said, the mother always put the baby inside the pocket, like the packet as a kangaroo, because the mother wants the baby smells the mother. Because the mother wants her baby listen to the mother's heartbeat. You see, my brothers and my sisters, no wonder Jesus said in Acts, book of Acts. Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you. Book of Acts 17, verse 28. For in him we live and move and have our being. And so also some of your own poets have said, for we are also his offsprings. Can you imagine? No wonder Jesus always called us to go home, to be with him, to hug us, because he wants us to listen to his heartbeat, to smell him. For so many times, if you read the book from Genesis to Revelation, come to me, my son, come to me, my daughters. You are my life. You are my joy. Because out of me, you will be dead. That's it. Come to me. I am life. Listen to my heartbeat. You know what? Our heartbeats can also give life to other people. In God, we have life. That's how Jesus wants us to have lives. Jesus wants his loved one to have lives. My brothers and my sisters, when we are talking about loved one, we are not different. Oh yeah, maybe our educational background are different. Our economy background are different. But our feeling are exactly the same. Our feeling to the loved one are exactly the same. I'm not different than you are. I'm not different. God did it different than we are. He doesn't different than we are. He's not different than we are. When the times we are talking about the loved one, we are all the same. Because God always wants us to live, to have life for any cost. In Colossians 1, verse 16 to 17 says, for by him all things were created, that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things, and in him all things consist. Do you know what the purpose God told us this? Because God wants to assure us that we are be okay. If we come to him, put our ears on his heartbeat, we're gonna be live. We're gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. Without him, dead. Nothing else. Which one we choose? No wonder God always asks us to come to him. I want to hug you. I want to put your head on my chest so that you have life. I love you so much. My brothers and my sisters, when God created all this earth, heaven and earth, all this universe, he wasn't only created, but he also sustained it. Not only that, he also kept to maintain this world so that we are all live happy. Happily after. Happily after everything that we want to do, that we want to go. But remember, we have a power of choice. But sometimes, most of the times, we don't choose, we don't use that wisely. God still keep everything in order. How? Can you see God still hold it together? Sun, moon, stars, everything is for our good. Nothing else. Don't worry about him. But he always worry about us. His children, his loved one. We are all the same. Talking about the loved one, we are all the same. Your father, your mother. We will do anything that you can to give life to your children. The same thing with God. That's why God always wants us to close to him. Get near beside him. So that we will be safe. Don't stay away from him. Oh, this is calling for so many times, my brothers and my sisters. Even though our answer are no, but the invitation still running. In the book of Education, page 132, it says, the same creative energy that brought the world into existence is still exerted, upholding the universe. Jesus is divine architect and builder, ensuring creation's harmony. What else you want from this world? Remember when it's time Jesus asked Adam and Eve, yo, please keep this word safe. Please do some maintenance. At least your environment, the place around you. But most of the human beings, most of human creations, didn't want to listen. That's why our world getting worse. It's not getting better. Because sometimes we forgot or we didn't care about what God gave us to do. This is our responsibilities. I want you to live happy. I want to enjoy this world. I keep it everything safe for you. But sometimes, my friends, sometimes most of Christians even didn't express that. We didn't reflect that God gave us that responsibilities. In the Desire of Ages, page 25, it says, by his life and his death, Christ has achieved even more than recovery from the ruin road through sin. God not only restoring, but securing the eternal harmony of the universe. Can you imagine? For how many times I came to God and broken his heart. As much as I know, so many times. But can't you see what he did it for me? Restoring. Not only that, securing the eternal harmony of this universe. Just for me, just for you, just for everybody. He got pain every day. But he's doing it this one anyway. My brothers and my sisters,